urgent for seniors. The vitamin that keeps muscles strong. If you're over 60 and you want to stay strong, energized, and independent, you're in the right place because today's topic, it might just change the way you think about aging. And strength, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like your muscles are fading, even though your daily routine hasn't changed? Maybe the stairs feel steeper than they used to. Maybe getting up from your favorite chair takes more effort. Or maybe that grocery bag you've always carried now feels heavier than it should. It's tempting to chalk it up to just getting older. But what if that's not the full story? In today's video, we're uncovering a hidden deficiency, a vitamin nearly 80% of older adults aren't getting enough of. And it's not just affecting your strength. It's quietly draining your energy, slowing your muscles, and stealing your independence bit by bit. The good news, one small change to your daily routine. Just one can help you take back control. You can rebuild your strength, restore your energy, and move with confidence again. But before we get into it, take just a second to hit that like button and subscribe to EverHealth 365. If you're serious about living stronger longer, this is your journey, and we're here to walk it with you. Now, let's talk about that missing vitamin and how to restore what time has taken away. The 6 muscle-saving nutrients you need after 61. CoQ10. The energy spark your muscles might be missing after 60. As we age, something subtle but powerful begins to change inside our muscles. The mitochondria, your body's tiny power plants, start losing their efficiency. They don't produce energy the way they used to. And that's where CoQ10 comes in. Coenzyme Q10, or Q10, is like the spark plug in your body's energy engine. It helps create ATP, the fuel your muscles run on. It also shields your cells from damage caused by oxidative stress. But here's the problem. Your body makes less coenzyme Q10 as you get older. And if you're on statins, that number drops even further. So, if you're over 60 feeling more tired than usual, noticing muscle soreness that lingers, and especially if you're taking statins, coenzyme Q10 might be the missing piece. Most experts recommend 100 to 300 milligrams per day, and the form matters. Look for ubiquinol or water-soluble versions. These absorb better, of course. Always talk to your doctor before starting any new supplement. But if your energy feels like it's fading, this one change might make a real difference. 2. Vitamin D. The muscle stabilizer most people know. Vitamin D is essential for strong bones. But here's something many don't realize. It's just as critical for your muscles. Especially as you age, you see. Your muscles actually have special receptors designed to work with vitamin D. These receptors help your muscles contract, coordinate, and respond when you move. But without enough vitamin D, those receptors can't do their job. And that's when trouble starts. Your legs may feel weaker, your balance gets shakier, and your risk of falling goes way up. But there's more. Low vitamin D doesn't just affect muscle strength. It also disrupts how your muscle cells produce energy. Scientists have found that deficiency can reduce mitochondrial activity, the part of your cells that creates fuel. Over time, this leads to muscle shrinking and slower movement. So how much do you need if you're 71 or older? Most experts recommend at least 800 IU of vitamin D per day, and often up to 2000 IU, especially if you don't get much sun, you have darker skin, or you're managing certain chronic conditions. And when it comes to supplements, choose vitamin D3, also known as cholecalciferol. It's better absorbed and more effective than D2. Just one important reminder, always talk to your doctor first. Too much vitamin D can cause problems, and you want to stay in the safe zone. A simple blood test can tell you whether you need more, or if you're already in a healthy range. As a doctor, 3. Vitamin B12, the nerve muscle connector. Do your legs ever feel weak or shaky, even when you're not tired? That might not just be aging. It could be a hidden B12 deficiency. Vitamin B12, also known as coenzyme B12, is essential for healthy nerves and strong muscles. Without enough of it, your nerves can't send signals properly. Your muscles don't contract the way they should, and your reflexes they slow down. Now here's the problem. Many older adults are low in B12 and don't even know it. Why? As we age, our stomachs produce less acid, and that acid is necessary to absorb B12 from food. On top of that, certain medications make it even harder. Metformin for diabetes and acid blockers for heartburn, or GERD, both interfere with B12 absorption. And if you're taking both together, the effect stacks, increasing your risk of nerve damage over time. But here's the good news. You don't need to rely on your stomach to get enough B12. Sublingual tablets that dissolve under your tongue, or nasal sprays that go straight into your bloodstream, can bypass the digestive system altogether. They're simple, effective, and often work better for older adults. While 2.4 milligrams per day is the standard recommendation, higher doses like 50 milligrams daily have been shown to restore healthy B12 levels safely. Still, it's always smart to talk to your doctor. They can check your levels and recommend the right form and dose for you, because when your nerves and muscles are connected properly, you move better, feel stronger, and stay independent longer. For vitamin C, the muscle structure builder, let's talk about a vitamin that's often overlooked when it comes to muscle strength, but plays a much bigger role than you might think. Vitamin C, yes, it's famous for immune support, but in reality it does so much more, especially for your muscles. First off, your muscles rely on something called collagen. It's the most abundant protein in your body, and without enough collagen, your muscle tissues and the tendons and ligaments around them start to lose their strength and structure. Here's where vitamin C comes in. Your body cannot properly make or stabilize collagen. Without it, vitamin C helps activate key enzymes that strengthen collagen molecules, making them durable, resilient, and long-lasting. That means stronger muscles, better mobility, and lower injury risk as you age. But that's not all. Vitamin C also helps your body produce carnitine, a compound that turns fat into fuel, by moving it into the mitochondria, where energy is made. So, if your energy feels low, or your endurance isn't what it used to be, a lack of vitamin C could be one of the reasons. And we haven't even mentioned its antioxidant power. As we get older, our muscle cells face more oxidative stress, tiny damages caused by free radicals that wear down tissues. Over time, vitamin C helps neutralize those free radicals, protecting your muscles from age-related breakdown. Now here's the real takeaway. If you're over 60, making sure you're getting enough vitamin C is critical. The standard recommendations, 75 milligrams for women, 90 milligrams for men, are the minimum for basic health. But many experts suggest that older adults may benefit from 200 to 400 milligrams per day, especially if you're dealing with inflammation, chronic illness, or just want to protect your strength. So what should you eat? Think citrus fruits, bell peppers, kiwi, strawberries, and leafy greens. These are all packed with vitamin C. And if you're not getting enough from food alone, a high-quality supplement can help. Just make sure to check with your doctor first. 5. Magnesium, the relax and recharge mineral. Do your legs cramp at night? Or maybe you feel tired all the time, no matter how much you rest. That might not be just age. It could be a sign your body is running low on magnesium. Magnesium is essential. It helps your muscles contract and relax. It supports healthy nerve signals, and it powers your cells by producing ATP, your body's main energy source. But here's the problem: certain medications can quietly drain your magnesium stores. Long-term use of diuretics, like furosemide or hydrochlorothiazide, or acid-reducing drugs like PPIs, can reduce how much magnesium your body absorbs, or cause it to flush out too quickly. So how do we fix it? Many doctors recommend magnesium glycinate. It's a gentle, highly absorbable form, and it doesn't come with the digestive side effects that other types might cause. As for how much you need, most women over 60 need about 310 to 320 milligrams per day. Men closer to 400 to 420 milligrams. But it's best to check with your doctor, especially if you're taking medications or managing other health conditions. 6. Creatine. Not just for athletes, but for aging muscles too. When you hear the word creatine, you might picture bodybuilders and gym rats. But here's the truth: creatine isn't just for athletes. It's a powerful ally for adults over 60 who want to stay strong, mobile, and independent. Why? Because creatine helps your body produce quick bursts of energy. It improves muscle recovery. And it actually supports the growth of new muscle tissue. Let's talk science for a moment. A large meta-analysis looked at 22 clinical trials involving more than 700 adults between ages 57 and 70. And the findings: participants who took creatine while doing resistance training saw greater gains in lean muscle mass and improved upper and lower body strength compared to exercise alone. So, how much do you need for most older adults? A simple daily dose of 3 to 5 grams of creatine monohydrate is enough, especially if you pair it with light activity, like walking or using resistance bands. Want results a little faster? You can try what's called loading phase. That's 20 grams per day, split into 4 servings for 5 to 7 days, followed by a maintenance dose of 3 to 5 grams daily. Is it safe for most healthy individuals? Yes. Creatine has been studied for decades and is considered safe at recommended dosages. But if you have kidney issues or any chronic conditions, it's smart to check with your doctor before starting. Bottom line, creatine could be the missing link in your muscle health strategy, especially after 60. Muscle loss doesn't happen overnight. And here's something many people don't realize. It's not just a natural part of aging. In many cases, it's tied directly to what's missing from your diet. But the good news: you can turn around by restoring just 6 critical nutrients: CoQ10, vitamin D, B12, vitamin C, magnesium, and creatine. You're not just preventing weakness. You're actively rebuilding strength and long-term resilience. So here's your action step. Talk to your doctor. Start small. Pick just one supplement to try this week. And pay attention. Notice how your balance, energy, and strength begin to change. And if this guide was helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Ever Health 365. We share science-backed health tips every week, specifically designed for older adults who want to stay strong, mobile, and independent. Stay active, stay strong. You deserve nothing less.